Welcome back, City of Austin athletes. Well, I'm glad to see you. We are going to do another strength video. This is strength video number 37. Today is one of our strength workouts that is set to the beat. So I'll have a list of music here for you to get wherever you stream or buy music. Do that. And then let's get started. So we always have our warm-up first. I'd like you to have at least one pair of medium weights today. This is just how this workout works. It works best with a set of dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, of course, you can grab anything of mass around the house. Maybe you have some bottled waters, cans of soup, whatever you have. But let's go ahead and get started. Very specific song. We will preview a few of the moves later to come in this warm-up workout. Let's get started. First song here. Go ahead and start with your athletic stance. Grab your buoys or grab your weights. Give me a shoulder roll up, back, and down. Knees are slightly bent. We're going to deadlift down to the knees and then back up. We're lowering for 2 counts and then lifting for 2 counts. Over 2 to the kneecaps, up 2. Notice the weight slide very close to my thighs here. Over 2 and up 2. When you rise up, you initiate that movement from the glutes and the hamstrings. You got it now. We're going to single row. Come to knees, squeeze it back, release, and stand. So this workout is set to the beat. So if you're able to, keep up here with me. But if you need, you can always slow this down. I'm drawing my elbows up and back, squeezing them in tight. All right, back to your deadlifts, 2 by 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Showing from the side view. Knees are slightly bent. I'm folding over at my waist and keeping the back flat. Nice job. Give me a big shoulder roll. You're feeling a little warmer. We're going to move to the legs. And we're going to step out to the right. Step out to the right. Give me a big, deep knee bend on the right. Come through center. Step out to the left. Big, deep knee bend to the left. Dropping weights down to either side of the bent leg. Excellent work. Give me one more. Over to the left. And then we're going to draw the leg back into a back lunge. Right leg back, drop that knee near floor, come up through center. Left leg back, drop knee towards floor. Do that again. Right leg back, and left leg back. This time I want you to hold the right leg back. Give me 4 lunges, front knee in line, right over front ankle. Quick switch, 4 lunges on the left leg back. Excellent work. We're going to bring our feet parallel, put our palms forward, give me a big shoulder roll. It's a 2 by 2 bicep curl. You're going to lift the biceps up, or lift the weights up, engaging the biceps. 2 by 2, lift 2, and lower 2. 2 counts up, and 2 counts down, just like that. Up 2, and down 2. We got single bicep curls. Are you ready? You can always go one arm at a time if you're not ready for singles. Notice the elbow stays directly under my shoulder. Torso has very little to no movement. Nice job. Take the weights together. Put them overhead. Keep the elbows forward. I'm going to come down on my knees so you can see better. You can come down your knees if you'd like. Place the weights behind the head. Keep your chin off your chest. Engage the triceps here. Down and lift. Down and lift. Working the triceps. You can always go one arm at a time or drop one of your weights. Excellent. From here, I want you to take the arms up to the side and down. You can go one arm at a time like that, right? Or a side raise, both arms, to work the shoulders, warm up the shoulders. From here, take the weights, palms face towards your face, and just lift, lower. It's a reverse overhead press with the palms facing towards your face. Elbows forward, forearms parallel. You can always go one arm at a time, depending on how heavy your weights are there at home. Exhale as you lift. Give me one more. And we're going to finish off with some push-ups. So set the weights down. Take a wider than shoulder stance, knees or toes, and give me 8 push-ups. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. You can give me a child's pose. You are done with warm-up. Excellent work. The next song we have works our legs. This whole workout has been choreographed so that we are going to fatigue the muscle first, so pre-fatigue the muscle, and then work the muscle group. So we're going for squats here, but we're going to pre-fatigue on our knees right here. So if you're already on your knees, great, that's right where I want you. If your knees need a little padding, you can fold up a towel or a blanket or one end of your mat. If you don't have a lot of padding and you just need something extra so your knees don't hurt, you can keep the toes flat or you could tuck the toes back under. But to pre-fatigue here, we're just going to sit back and sit up, right? So if that feels better with the toes tucked under, you can certainly do that. Start your next song and then go ahead and sit down and then kneel. Sit back on your heels and then kneel. So this starts to wake up your quadriceps. From here, I want you to come up halfway. Look, halfway and down. Halfway and down. This time halfway and hold, 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 and down. Do that again. Halfway and hold, hold, hold. Give me one more like that. Halfway, hold, hold, hold. Now let's go ahead and stand with your weights. Hopefully you can bring the weights up to shoulders. Take a very wide stance. We're going to do 3 slow, wide sumo squats. Yes. Now this one, come down and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Again, 3 wide sumo squats. And then pulse for 3, 2, 1. Again, 3 wide sumo squats. Knees following out over toes. Rolling those thighs to the outside. Pulse 3, 2, 1. You got it. Here we're going to drop and hold into our squat. It's drop, hold, rise 3, 2, 1. Again. Drop and hold. Rise 3, 2, 1. Again. Drop and hold. Excellent. Do that again. Drop and hold. Rise 3, 2, 1. Drop and hold. Back to our chorus. 3 slow, wide sumo squats. 2. Last 1. Then give me 1 pulse at the bottom of your squat. Excellent. 3 wide sumos. Excellent. Get to the base and pulse. 2, 3. Again. 3 wide sumo squats. Excellent work. Come to the base. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Look for the change. We're going to come down and take the knees to the outside. So down, knees out, knees in and up. Down, out, in and up. From the side, you can see it's a very small movement through the knees. It's down, out, in, up. Down, push it out. Good. Maybe you're just moving the knees 1 or 2 inches. Whatever you can get there. Good. Shake it out. We're going to come down for our final chorus. Pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. Good. 3 wide, slow singles. Pulse it out. 3, 2, 1. Come on. 3 wide, slow singles. Down and lift. One more. Then pulse it out for 3, 2, 1. Again. This is it. One more. Pulse it out. Last time. 3, 2, 1. And you're done with legs. Excellent. Shake that out. I know it's tough. A whole song of squats. Guess what? We're going to go for chest next. And we're going to fatigue the chest. We're going to pre-fatigue the chest with push-ups. And then we're going to do some chest presses. So have your weights handy for lying on your back for chest presses. But first, push-ups. Give me a shoulder roll. Yes, and always if you need to stretch out after a track, you can release whatever muscle group we just worked. Here we really worked quadriceps quite a lot. Okay, we're ready. We're going to come down to the ground for chest, starting with push-ups. You're going to have a wide hand grip on the floor. Remember our cueing, or remember our stance for push-ups. You want to measure by first putting your thumbs in your armpits, then moving the hands just outside the shoulders. That's where your hands are on the ground below you. So if you find that your hands are near your face on the ground or near your waist near on the ground, that's the wrong placement for your hands on the ground. Okay, here we go. Start your music. We're going to go for 2 by 2 push-ups here. Down, 2, lift, 2. Down, 2, lift, 2. Abs are in. Fingers spread wide. Make a solid straight line, either from head to knees or head to feet. Go 3, 2, 1, lift up, down, 3, 2, 1, lift up, down, 3, 2, 1, one more. Excellent. Have the weights and come down to your back for chest press. Bend at the knee, feet flat. Weights in the air. Give me a 3 and 1 here. Go 3, 2, 1, and press. Down 3, 2, 1, and press. Down 3, 2, 1, and press. Nice job. We're going to pulse it at the bottom. Pulse 3, 2, 1, and up. The triceps just barely brush the mat or the floor beside you. Nice job. Now face the palms together and open up for 2 for flies. So this is chest fly. Let me show you from the front. Open up 2 and close up 2. Have a slight bend in the elbow, like you're hugging a big beach ball. Open up and close it up. Open up and close it up. All right, give me a single pulse out wide. Go out, come up half, out all the way up. Out, pulse up half, out all the way up. Look at my triceps. They just barely brush the ground. Now pulse, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. One more. Then you've got chest presses, end to end with the weights. Down and lift, down and lift. Chest press here. So your chest is starting to feel like you want to stop. You're going to push through that mentally for your muscular endurance work here. 4, 3, 2, back to flies, palms face each other, open, 2, close, 2. You want to create a very long neck here with shoulders way down away from ears. But your core is engaged, your abs are tight, open for 1, up 3, 2, 1. You got it. Open 1, close 3, 2, 1. Open wide, close 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Single pulse wide. Out, up, half. Out, all the way up. Out, up, half. Out, all the way up. Excellent. Let's pulse it for 3. 3, 2, 1. Close it up. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Close it up. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Close it up. One more. Excellent. Go ahead and carefully set one weight down, set the other weight down, carefully come to one side, press yourself up to sitting, and guess what is next? Backtrack. So go ahead and stretch out the chest. You can open up your arms, lift your gaze, you can even clasp your hands behind your back. So for backtrack, we come back to standing. We have a few different moves. So we have that deadlift that I showed you, right? We remember the deadlift. We also have a single row. The other thing we have is a clean and press. So let me raise the camera up a little bit here so you can better see a clean and press. Clean and press entails drawing the weights close up the body, flipping the elbows as you drop through the heels, then press through the legs as the weights go overhead. Come back down into a squat as you catch the weights, flip the elbows as they come back down. That is a clean and press. We will do one narrow row and then one clean and press for chorus, for the chorus of the next song. Go ahead and grab some water. All right, once you've hydrated, you're ready for backtrack. Start your music. Always bend the knees to pick up the weights. Give me a big shoulder roll. Feet about shoulder width apart. Deadlift for 2, and then rise for 2. Over 2, lift 2. Remember, for deadlift, we're folding at the waist, but we're keeping our back flat and our shoulders in the sides. The most common thing I see is a rounded shoulder, right? A rounded shoulder does nothing to strengthen the back. In fact, it could be injurious towards the back, so don't do that. Over 2, up 2. So traditionally, when we do a deadlift, we drive the weight through the heels, we squeeze the glutes at the top. From here, I want you to think about pressing the weight through the balls of the foot instead of the heels. You will find that that engages the hamstrings a little bit more with the weight pressed to the front of the foot rather than through the heel. Try it. Of course, squeeze the glutes extra at the top. Nice job. You ready for the chorus? One single row. Knees, squeeze, release, stand, then one clean and press. Do that one more time. Knees, squeeze those elbows back, narrow, then one clean and press. Back to deadlifts, 2 by 2. Over, 2, up, 2. You've got it, keep it going. It's 2 by 2. Over, 2, lift up for 2. Over, 2, lift up for 2. Over, 2, lift up for 2. You didn't stop, did you? Good. All right, here's our chorus. 1 knees and squeeze, then 1 clean and press. Lift, hook, catch, release. 1 narrow row, 1 clean and press. Keep those weights close to the body. Again, knees squeeze, clean and press. 1 narrow row. Yes, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Back to deadlifts, 2 by 2. Now pay attention to where the weight is driving through the feet. Try to transfer your weight towards the balls of the feet. Slight bend in the knee, but back is engaged here. We're targeting the back for this song. Excellent. One more. All right. 1 narrow row. Knees, squeeze it back. Release. Stand. Clean. Press. Catch. Release. Knees, squeeze. Clean and press. Again. Again. Over. Row it. Release. And stand. Pull it up. Press it up. Catch it. Again. Excellent work. We've got more deadlifts. Over, 2, up, 2. Pay attention to where the weight is in the feet. Drive it up towards the balls of the feet, as if you're almost going to tip forward. Right? Over, 2, up, 2. Excellent. Feeling that through the glutes and the hamstrings. 1 narrow row. Knees, squeeze it back nice and narrow. See those elbows? Then clean, press. Give me a big squat for those. You got it. Draw it up, squat it, press. Again, narrow row. Elbows slide against ribcage. Again. This is it. Last clean and press. You made it through backtrack, you guys. Nice work. I'm proud of you. Next up is triceps, right? Triceps, we're going to pre-fatigue the muscle with tricep dips. If you have a chair, you can do tricep dips off your chair. And then after we do tricep dips, we're going to do skull crushers on the ground, right? So have the weights handy for when we come to the ground. Let me go ahead and lower the... If you don't have a chair for tricep dips, here is your option. We are going to come to the floor. Place your backside down. Place your fingertips towards your hips, ideally. You can leave the hips down, bend at the elbow, and then come up. That is a floor level 1, the lowest level of a tricep dip I can demo. Next level up would be hips up and bending at the elbow to tricep dip. Then the next level up is doing this off the coffee table or off a chair where you're dipping down and up. If you are on a chair or coffee table, keep these hips as close as you can to the edge of that chair, the edge of the table, right? Instead of bringing the hips way up, I want you to keep them close as possible to that chair. Here we go. Down, up. Pre-fatigue your triceps. Let me show you what this looks like from the front. It's much more meaningful when I show you from the side, but I do sometimes like to show you different ways. Of course, with hips up, it looks like that. Down and lift, down and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. back down. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Keep your elbows narrow, forearms parallel to each other, and we're going to come down to the forehead. Pulse 3, 2, 1, and up. Pulse 2, 1, and up. The weights are end to end. You are hovering the weights just above the forehead. You're controlling them so they don't slam into the forehead. And then you're going to give me some tricep presses. The elbows slide against rib cage. The wrist in line with forearm, knuckles up to ceiling. Here we're going to alternate those. Give me one skull crusher and one tricep press. One skull crusher, one tricep press. Down and down. Down, up, down, up. We're going to pulse the forehead, skull crushers only. Here we go. Pulse it. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Notice the elbows. They are not wide. Excellent. Give me a one tricep press, one skull crusher. One tricep press, one skull crusher. The elbows stay as if they're magnetically drawn to one another. Notice the wrists. You want them straight in line with forearm, not bent at the wrist. Let's come to the forehead. Pulse 3, 2, 1, and lift. Now, this is a lot of weight to come and hover just above your forehead. So you really have to think about engaging the core here. Good. Pulse 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Tricep press to the belly button and then once to the forehead. Once to the belly button, once to the forehead. Keep the elbows narrow no matter where the arms are moving, whether it's down around the rib cage or up in the air. Yes, you got it now. It's a whole song of triceps. And we've pre-fatigued with those tricep dips. So you're feeling it right about now. Let's pulse to the forehead. 3, 2, 1, and up. Pulse 3, 2, 1, and up. Pulse 3, 2, 1, and up. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Come on, skull crushers. Work it. All right, one tricep press, one skull crusher. One tricep press, one skull crusher. Give me one more of each, and you are done with triceps. Carefully set the weights down. Carefully come up to a sitting position. Carefully release one tricep by bringing the elbow up, walking your fingertips down your spine, holding that for a moment, keeping chin off chest there. Release, and grab the other tricep. Release that. So for our next song, which is biceps, if you have something to pre-fatigue the biceps, what I have been doing is just doing that with a really heavy set of weights. If you don't have a heavy set of weights, you could pre-fatigue by putting 2 weights in one arm for about 8 to 10 reps, switching, pre-fatigue the other arm for 8 to 10 reps. It's not long. I don't mean for you to have a super heavy bicep weight for too long. I just want a little bit of pre-fatigue going on, okay? And then we'll go down to our smaller sets. So if you have a larger set, grab that. Start your music now. There we go. Just up and lower. So your feet are parallel. Your toes are forward. Feet underneath hips, palms forward. Make sure you're not swinging the arms, right? You're just lifting, allowing the biceps to do the work. 4, 3, 2, last one. I want you to switch to the lower weight. We got 3 and 1s. Up, 3, 2, 1, and down. Up, 3, 2, 1, side view. Up, 3, 2, 1. All right, here is our move. We're gonna pulse for 3, 3, 2, 1, step back for one leg, then 2 singles. Feet go parallel again, pulse, 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 step out one leg, 2 singles. Just like that. Feet parallel, pulse 3, 2, 1, step back one leg, 2 singles. Yes, feet parallel, pulse, 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 step back one leg, 2 singles. One more time. Pulse 3, 2, 1, step back, 2 singles. All right, 2 by 2 lifts. Up, 2, down, 2. How are your biceps doing? Mine are starting to feel it about now. We got 3 and 1s. Oh, 3, 2, 1, and down. Up, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for that choreographed move? Come up halfway, pulse 3, 2, 1, step back, lift, 2 singles. Yes, feet parallel, pulse 3, 2, 1, step back. Excellent. On that step back, it's meant to open up the arm a little bit more so you can get a bigger range of motion on the bicep curl. Pulse 3, 2, 1, step back. Excellent work. 2 by 2. Lift it and lower it. Lift it and lower it. Are you ready? We've got one more round in us. Good. Up, 2, lower, 2. Up, up, down, down. Your core is braced. All right, here's our move. Pulse it. 3, 2. Oh, I mean 3. And step back. Lift. Lift. Again, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Step back. 2 singles. Excellent. Come on. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Step back. Lift 2 singles. Feet parallel. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Step back. Keep going. Keep going. Pulse 3, 2, 1. Step back. 2 singles. Pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Step back. This is it, guys. Oh, carefully bend the knees to set the weights down. Take the hands wide. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring the hands as close together as you can behind you. And give me a giant shoulder roll. Giant shoulder roll. Okay, final move is going to be shoulder track. To pre-fatigue the shoulders, we're going to do shoulder push-ups. This is an advanced move for shoulders. If you have a shoulder injury whatsoever, do not do these. This is intense. This takes most of your body weight and works it on the shoulders. There we go. All right, so let's set it up here. Go ahead and take the feet wide. Come down to an up dog, or down dog position, I should say. My toes are slightly turned towards each other, and my fingertips are slightly turned towards each other. Right? Right? Just like that. Let me get through this first, and then we'll start your music. So hold on first on the music. It's a very short song. So hips up, and you're going to lower the crown of the head towards the mat, and then up just by bending at the elbows. Now the elbows go to the bottom corners of your space. The elbows don't go directly wide like that. You just have a slight in-turn of the fingers towards each other so that the elbows go to the bottom corners of your box. The toes also slightly turn towards each other. Now that we have the cueing, have some weights handy for after the shoulder push-ups. We have a very short song. It's about 1 minute and 40 seconds long. Very, very short. So grab that music there on the screen and let's do these shoulder push-ups. Hips up, toes slightly in, fingers slightly in. Lower the crown of the head towards the mat. Bend at the elbows. That's the only movement. Just bending at the elbows and lifting up. Bending at the elbows and lifting up. Give me one more. And then go ahead and come to your knees. If you need to stand, you certainly can stand. Otherwise, we did these in warm-up. So bend at the elbow 90 degrees. Come up, side raise, and in. Side raise and in. You certainly can go one arm at a time. Just depends on how heavy your weights are, how much resistance you need. Next move, palms face towards your face. Just lift and lower for a reverse overhead press. Reverse overhead shoulder press. Notice the forearms are staying parallel. The elbows do not open wide. Lift and lower. Now, can we make this an Arnold press? So as you lift up, twist the palms forward. As you come down, palms towards your face. Arnold press up. Rotate the grip on the way down. And on the way up. And on the way down. Give me one more. Your core is tight. Let's start from the beginning with those side raises. Bend at the elbow. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Goodness gracious. You've got this. Goodness gracious. Now you can go one arm at a time, right? You know that. You know that. If you need something more difficult, arms go straight. And then let's give me one more time with overhead reverse shoulder press. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it, guys. The song is done. If you want to reach around and stretch out a shoulder here, open up, and then reach and stretch out a shoulder on the other side. You have successfully made it through another strength video. If you can, stay with me to stretch out. We're going to come and thread the left hand under the right, shoulder towards mat, maybe your cheek on the mat. Walk the fingertips way out, and the hips are reaching towards the back. Excellent. Go ahead and come up and switch. Other arm. Other arm. Walk those fingertips way forward. Release the shoulder, the low back. From here, let's go ahead and bring one foot to ground. I'm going to press all of my weight onto this bent knee to stretch out the calf right there. If this doesn't work for a calf stretch for you, you can do another one. For instance, the down dog, right, stretches calves, or on the wall, pressing on the wall with one foot way back stretches your calf. Let's switch other foot to the ground on one knee, and then press your whole body weight onto this bent knee so that you're pressing the heel towards the mat, feeling the back of the leg lengthen. Okay, from here, come to a seated position, extend the left leg long, and then come out over that left leg. Your right foot is folded in. Your left foot is flexed. Excellent. Let's switch. Take the right leg long. Left leg folds in. Flex that right foot and come out over that right leg. From here, go ahead and Cross the right foot over the left. Hands on the floor behind you. Bring in that front foot. Bring in the hips to the front foot. And then walk the hands in. This will stretch your hip and glute. If you'll flex the foot that's crossed, that keeps the ankle in line with shin, better protecting that joint. Maybe open up the chest a little bit more. Drop shoulders away from ears. Lift gaze. All right, release that leg long, uncross. Cross the other. Bring that heel in. Lift the hips up. Come forward. And just give me a stretch here on this side. Make sure you're flexed on the foot that's crossed. Make sure you're lifted through chest, proud chest, long neck. Allow a lengthening through the hip and glute here. Release, just shake it off, shake it off. Lift gaze one more time. And then round the back over the legs. Slowly roll up. Give me a shoulder roll. And you're out of here, guys. Excellent work. Really nice job. Remember, movement is medicine. I'm Jamie, and I'll meet you back here. Thanks.